Subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get latest updates from LearnFatafat.com.
Acids are the chemicals that turns blue litmus to red. Acids are sour in taste. For example, lemon juice. Bases are the chemicals that turns red litmus to blue. Bases are bitter in taste. For example, baking soda. Acids and bases react with each other and nullify each other's effect, producing salt.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Indicators are the chemicals that are used to find the nature of the solution, that is, acidic or basic. Litmus solution is purple dye. It is extracted from lichen plant. Neutral litmus solution is purple in color, but when exposed to acid or base, it changes the color. For example, in acidic solution, it changes color from purple to red, while in basic solution, it turns red litmus to blue. Identification of acid or base. Indicators when exposed to acids or bases show changes in terms of color or odor. Litmus solution test. In acidic solution, such as hydrochloric acid, HCl, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, acetic acid, CH3COOH, red litmus shows no color change. However, blue litmus turns red. In basic solution, such as sodium hydroxide, NaOH, calcium hydroxide, CaOH2, potassium hydroxide, KOH, red litmus changes to blue. However, blue litmus shows no color change. Phenolphthalein solution test.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
In acidic solution, phenolphthalein is colorless, while in basic solution, it changes color to pink. Methyl orange test. In acidic solution, methyl orange is red, while in basic solution, it changes color to yellow. Onion juice. In acids, the onion juice does not lose its smell, while in bases, it loses the smell. Vanilla. In acids, the vanilla does not lose its smell, while in bases, it loses the smell.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
In acidic solution, phenolphthalein is colorless, while in basic solution, it changes color to pink. Methyl orange test. In acidic solution, methyl orange is red, while in basic solution, it changes color to yellow. Onion juice. In acids, the onion juice does not lose its smell, while in bases, it loses the smell. Vanilla. In acids, the vanilla does not lose its smell, while in bases, it loses the smell.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Reaction of metals with acids and bases. Metals displaces the hydrogen from acids and bases and combines with the remaining part to form salt. That is, H2SO4 plus Zn gives ZnSO4 plus H2. Sulfuric acid on reaction with zinc produces zinc sulfate salt and releases hydrogen gas. That is, 2NaOH plus Zn gives Na2ZnO2 plus H2. Sodium hydroxide undergoes reaction with zinc to form sodium zincate salt and releases hydrogen gas.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Reaction of acids with carbonates and bicarbonates. All metal carbonates and hydrogen carbonates react with acids to produce salt, carbon dioxide, and water. Na2CO3 plus 2HCl gives 2NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Sodium carbonate on reaction with hydrochloric acid forms sodium chloride salt, water, and releases carbon dioxide gas. NaHCO3 plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Sodium hydrogen carbonate on reaction with hydrochloric acid forms sodium chloride salt, water, and releases carbon dioxide gas. Reaction of acids and bases with each other. Bases react with acids to produce salt and water. This reaction is called neutralization reaction. For example, NaOH plus HCl gives NaCl plus H2O. Sodium hydroxide reacts with hydrochloric acid to form sodium chloride salt. During reaction, pink color of phenolphthalein vanishes.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Reaction of acids with metallic oxides. Metal oxides react with acids to form salt and water. This signifies that metal oxide is basic in nature. CuO plus 2HCl gives CuCl2 plus H2O. Copper oxide on reaction with hydrochloric acid forms copper chloride salt and water. Reaction of bases with non-metallic oxide. Carbon dioxide is a non-metallic oxide which on reaction with base, lime water, produces salt. This indicates these are acidic in nature. CaOH2 plus CO2 gives CaCO3 plus H2O. Excess of carbon dioxide when exposed to lime water forms calcium carbonate and water.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Activity. Take solutions of hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, glucose, alcohol. Connect the apparatus as shown in figure and test each solution for electrical conduction. Observations and results. All acid solutions have free H plus ions. Similarly, all basic solutions have free OH minus ions. Thus, electrical conduction takes place and bulb glows. However, glucose and alcohol solutions don't have free ions, so they don't conduct.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Dissolution of acid or base in water. Take 1 gram of NaCl in a clean and dry test tube. Add small quantity of concentrated H2SO4. Taste the gas with dry and wet blue litmus papers. 2 NaCl plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus 2 HCl. When HCl gas exposed to dry litmus paper, there is no color change. In case of wet blue litmus, changes to red because dry HCl gas forms iron when mixed with water, hence show acidic properties. When acids are mixed with water, hydrogen ions are produced. As hydrogen ions cannot exist alone, hence shown as H plus or H3O plus. HCl plus H2O gives H plus Cl minus. When base dissolved in water, then it produces OH minus ions. NaOH plus H2O gives Na plus OH minus. Not all bases are soluble in water.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
The bases that are soluble in water are called alkalis. Alkalis are soapy to touch, bitter and corrosive. These are harmful for human body. The process of mixing acid or base in water in order to decrease the concentration of ions per unit volume is called dilution. This process is exothermic, that is, releases heat. Hence, care must be taken while mixing.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Different indicators show different color change when exposed to acid or base. Now, we mix some indicators such as methyl orange, methyl red, bromothymol blue and phenolphthalein in ethanol to form a universal indicator which shows different color change for different concentrations. To measure the hydrogen ion concentration in the solution, a scale is developed called pH scale. P denotes German word potens, means power.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
A pH scale is a strip of different equally spaced colors, with each marked with unique number from 0 to 14, called pH value. pH value 7 is neutral. pH value less than 7 indicate acidic nature. Lower is the pH value, higher is the H3O plus ion concentration. Thus, stronger is the acid. pH value greater than 7 indicate basic nature. Basic nature increases with increase in pH value. Generally, paper which is impregnated with universal indicator is used for measuring the pH. Acids that produces more H plus ions have low pH value, so-called strong acids. Acids that produces less H plus ions have higher pH value, so-called weak acids. Similarly, bases that produces more OH minus ions have higher pH value and are strong bases. Bases that produces less OH minus ions have lower pH value and are weak bases.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Human body is healthy in a pH range of 7 to 7.8. Significant change in pH will lead to sickness. Because of acid rain, if pH of river water decreases below 5.4, then organisms that live in water suffers.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
pH of soil. Plants have specific need of pH range for their healthy growth. That is the reason we find majority of different plants in different regions. pH in our digestive system. Stomach produces hydrochloric acid to help food digestion without harming stomach. At the time of indigestion, stomach produces too much acid, causing pain and irritation. Magnesium hydroxide, milk of magnesia, is a base that is remedy for this.
Happy stomach.
pH change as a cause of tooth decay. Degradation of food by bacteria produces acid in the mouth, which lowers the pH of mouth below 5.5, which lead to corrosion of tooth enamel, calcium phosphate, and causes decay of tooth. Bacteria degrades the food particles. That is why we use toothpaste, which are bases in nature, to neutralize the acid present in mouth. pH is used by animals and plants for self-defense. Bee sting leaves an acid that causes pain and irritation.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Use of baking soda at the stung area gives relief. Stinging hair of nettle leaves inject methanoic acid if touched accidentally, causing pain. The traditional remedy for this is to rub the leaf of dock plant at the stinging area, as the leaf of dock plant contains liquid that is basic in nature, which neutralizes the effect of methanoic acid, giving relief. Naturally occurring acids: vinegar, acetic acid, lemon, orange, citric acid, tamarind, tartaric acid, tomato, oxalic acid, sour milk, curd, lactic acid, ant sting, nettle sting, methanoic acid.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Salt are the product formed oxidation reaction of acid and base. For example, calcium sulfate CaSO4, magnesium sulfate Mg2SO4, copper sulfate CuSO4. Family of salts.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
It signifies grouping of salts based on positive or negative radicals. That means atoms or ions have unpaired valence electrons. For example, sodium chloride NaCl and sodium sulfate Na2SO4 contain sodium radicals, hence belong to family of sodium salts. Similarly, sodium chloride NaCl and ammonium chloride NH4Cl belong to the family of chloride salts. Sodium salts, for example, sodium sulfate Na2SO4, sodium chloride NaCl, sodium nitrate NaNO3, sodium carbonate Na2CO3, etc. Sulfate salts, for example, potassium sulfate K2SO4, sodium sulfate Na2SO4, calcium sulfate CaSO4, magnesium sulfate MgSO4. pH of salts. Salts may be acidic, neutral, or basic in nature.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Neutral salt. Strong acids and strong bases forms neutral salt. For example, HCl plus NaOH gives NaCl plus H2O. Example of neutral salts: NaCl, KNO3. Acidic salt. Strong acid and weak base forms acidic salt, that is pH less than . The salt that we use in our food is sodium chloride. Salt is obtained by evaporation of seawater. Solid salt, called rock salt, is brown in color and obtained by mining. Common salt as raw material for chemicals like sodium hydroxide, bleaching powder, baking soda, etc.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
To prepare sodium hydroxide, add some common salt, that is sodium chloride, in water. The solution is called brine solution. On passing the electric current through brine solution, sodium hydroxide is formed. Also, chlorine and hydrogen gas releases. This process is called chlor-alkali process. because of production of chlorine and a base. Uses of sodium hydroxide. It is used in making of soaps, detergents, paper, etc. Preparation of bleaching powder, that is calcium oxychloride. Dry slaked lime, that is calcium hydroxide, is subjected to chlorine gas so as to produce calcium oxychloride, that is bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is used for bleaching cotton in textile industry, for disinfecting water, etc. Preparation of sodium hydrogen carbonate, that is baking powder. By adding ammonia, water and carbon dioxide in salt, it produces baking powder and ammonium chloride. Baking soda is mainly used in baking of breads and cakes, in acid, fire extinguisher, etc. By heating the sodium hydrogen carbonate, washing soda is obtained, that is sodium carbonate.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now.
Recrystallization of sodium carbonate. By adding water molecules in sodium carbonate, it produces washing soda in crystalline form. Sodium carbonate is used in glass manufacturing, in washing clothes, as cleaning agent, etc. Preparation of plaster of Paris. By heating gypsum at 373 degree Kelvin, it loses water molecules and becomes calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Uses of plaster of Paris. It is used by doctors for supporting fractured bones at appropriate position. Also for making toys and decorative materials, etc. The number of water molecules which are used to form a formula unit of salt crystals is called water of crystallization. For example, copper sulfate crystal form contain 5 water molecules. Sodium carbonate crystal form contain 10 and calcium sulfate crystal form contain 2 water molecules.
Watch ad-free and complete syllabus on LearnFatafat Android app. Download the app now. Like, share and subscribe LearnFatafat.com and press the bell icon to never miss an updates from LearnFatafat.com.